Hey, thanks for checking out my video. It's just going to be a day one, day two build update and sort of a character update. So here's the stuff right here that I'm going to go through in this video. Quick map showcase first, and then I'm going to talk about how the league launch went, how the character's feeling, upgrades and progression that I've made, and then what I think about the league mechanics so far. So first things first, let's just do a little map showcase, and this is going to be a Tier 14 Jungle Valley with Exarch Influence, okay? Tier 14 Jungle Valley. My character is level 91. And let's go. I'm using the Tincture Ascendancy still. Let's go into the Wildwood. Let's grab some wisps. Wisps is fun to say, guys. If you never tried to say wisps, you should just say it a couple times. It's fun. I'm going to grab as many wisps as I can really quick here. This mechanic makes your maps juicy, guys. I'm liking it a lot. Quick preview. I'm liking it a lot so far. Okay, this one's done. Let's get out of here so this map doesn't take all day. Nice big juicy essence here. And we managed to kill that essence. I'm going to come back and loot later, guys. I'm going to loot later just so the map doesn't take forever here. I will pop this expedition though so you guys can see what that looks like. It's got immune to cold on it, so I have to find that and dodge it. Okay, it's down there, so we'll move it up a little bit. No block. Okay, that's doable. We'll pop that. Probably having to go find my shrine, and then I'll come back and do that expedition once I find the shrine. This map's pretty juicy, guys. Pretty juicy map. I think I'll skip the incursions. That will make this map take a little bit too long for this video. Alright, there's my shrine. Now I'm going to go back and do the expedition. Hopefully we can do this expedition without dying. Expeditions can be extremely rippy, guys, but you can do them. Just move around a lot. And it's a good thing to kind of go around the edge and hit everything in the expedition at least once so that it starts getting chilled. Because if you can get everything chilled, that makes it a lot easier to stay alive. Oh yeah, I said I wasn't going to loot. Yeah. Okay, there's the expedition. Pretty much cleared. Let's continue. Yeah, the build is feeling really good, guys. It's feeling like I haven't even noticed the nerfs yet, to be honest. If I'm being honest, I haven't even felt the nerfs at all. Like, I'm still feeling the character's feeling very powerful. I don't even have Fortify yet, by the way. Like, my biggest defensive layer, which is Fortify, I don't even have that yet. Because I have a corrupted 6-link chest, and I don't have a charm for it yet. So that will make the build feel a lot better. There's a lot of defensive power on the charms, too. There's crit immunity. There's stun immunity. Very powerful stuff on the charms. Okay, so here's a boss. He's ghosted, and he's dead already. So there you go. That's a nice little map showcase. That was pretty easy, huh? Pretty easy. Pretty good. All right, let's go through the list here. How the league launch went. For me, it went pretty great. I had a couple crashes, maybe 3 or 4 crashes, and like 2 of them happened during the ultimatums. I think there was some kind of ultimatum crash bug that was kind of common. Overall, very smooth. I didn't have any lag, really. I got to maps in about 6 to 6.5 hours or so, which is pretty normal for me. And yeah, we just started blasting, and it went great. I had a great time. The character is feeling really good. I got to level 91. Here's my claw. I bought this claw for 30 C or so, I think. I bought my heat shiver. Heat shivers are dirt cheap. I bought my yoke for I paid a lot for my yoke. They're cheap now. I think they're like 15 C now, which is crazy. I got Divine Judgment on it. I found this shield on the trade site or actually, I think I picked this up off the ground, actually. I didn't even buy this shield. This ring I bought for like 5C or 10C because it had the chaos resist on it. I wanted add some chaos resist to the build. I am suppress capped with full life, and not on full life. I'm at 98% suppression. So almost suppression capped, pretty good. And then I have 26% chaos res, which is also pretty solid for this point in the league. Got my taming on day 1. Also, this was like 30C when I bought the Barracks Respite, I think. These gloves I bought for very cheap, I think. I actually slammed +1 strike with my very first Ember, which was nutty. I finally got the Pierce on the implicit, and not bad gloves. I bought this Stygian Vice base. I just bought the base and I crafted it myself with the Harvest Bench, actually. Use the Harvest Bench with Chaos Reforge and you'll get Chaos Resist, and then just do that until you get like some decent life or something. And this is a nice belt. I got an Accuracy Jewel, so I stay hit capped with a little bit of damage. Not bad. I think I paid like 10C for this, or 5C or something. It wasn't expensive. These boots, pretty sure I found these boots on the ground. Just the best ones I've found so far. I got the Scorch Ground for now. I haven't used any currency to try to get Brittle yet. I will switch that to Brittle eventually. And then here's the chest I bought. Corrupted 6 Link. I paid 50C for this on day 1. Late day 1, I think. And for the suppression and the chaos resist. And not bad. Eventually I'm going to get a non-corrupted one, and I will get either the Fortify on it if I don't have Fortify on a Charm yet, and then Crypt Multi, and if I do get Fortify on a Charm, I'll change it to Hatred Effect. So that's where my gear's at. I'm using this Tincture right now for Onslaught and Culling Strike. If you don't have a Culling Strike one, you can just put Culling Strike on your totems, but I'm just using an Ice Golem instead because I have the Culling Strike here. And I'm not crit capped because I don't have the Brittle, so Ice Golem is good for that. And then the Onslaught, I'll replace this with a Silver Flask for Onslaught once I change to Charms. I think Charms are going to be much better late, guys, than Tinctures. And then I got 16% attack speed flask here, which I bought for 10C, I think. And then crit chance on the Stibnite, and then Diamond Flask evasion. So flasks are looking pretty good. And I got a Lethal Pride, which I paid 52C for, I think. And I got like 1 double damage node on it, and some crit multi and crit chance. And that's about it. A little bit of life, I think, right here. And Fizz taken as not a super great Lethal Pride, but pretty good for like day 2. You can just go through the trade site and just put them into your POB and see what you get. And I basically just took the first one that had decent damage on it. Here's my tree. I don't have any jewel sockets yet except for the Lethal Pride. Lethal Pride is the most important one just for strength. It'll fix all your strength problems on your build. Still got the Strike Mastery here, and there's not really much else to say about the tree. It's pretty cookie cutter. Still have this stuff. I'll switch to a Cluster Jewel like eventually once I get to like level 95 probably. And yeah, that's about it for the character, I think. My thoughts on the league mechanic. It is awesome, guys. I'm having such a good time with this league. There's so much interesting stuff in the woods. You go in there, there's altars in there. I got a 200% increased quant and rarity altar that I accidentally clicked it off of my character, guys, because I was trying to read it. Whoops. But there's that. There's like an experience gain one. There's another one. There's altars in there that give you all kinds of buffs that are really cool. There's league mechanic stuff in there. There's a harvest thing in there that gives you tons of harvest juice. There's shrines in there. There's strong boxes in there. There's all sorts of interesting little boss encounters in there. And then the juice that the wisps put on your map after you leave is crazy. They did nerf it a lot on day 1 because on day 1 it was crazy overtuned and everything was so tanky and everything was one-shotting you constantly. But then after they did that day 1 hotfix balances, it's felt a lot better after that. And I think it feels pretty good now. Some of the stuff is still a little bit too tanky, I think, but yeah, the league mechanic is feeling really, really good. Oh yeah, I'll open up my POB. I'll show you guys that real quick, where my character is. I have about 7 million damage, guys. That's where my character is right now. About 6.9 million damage. So that's pretty good. We're feeling pretty good so far. And the league mechanic is awesome. I'm having a great time. We're streaming over on twitch.tv /ZishPoE. I'll be streaming tonight, and about twice a week after today. Maybe 3 times next week. I might take another day off next week. We'll see. Yeah, that's about it I think I wanted to cover for this one. So just a quick update. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you guys are having a great time in the league. I know I am. Give me a comment below. Tell me what your favorite part about the league is and how your league launch went. And come by the stream and say hi. So yeah, have a good one, guys. See you next time.